Yo, what is up, boys? It's your boy SP is cold, or Sach. Some of y'all know me as Sach, some of y'all know me as SP is cold. Um, yeah, if y'all notice, I got my braces off temporarily. I'm gonna get Invisalign soon, God willing. But yeah, today's topic for the video. Hold on. As I said in my last video, we're gonna talk about ashwagandha pills today. The ashwagandha comes in powder, and ashwagandha comes in pills as well. When I used to take the powder, I didn't notice the same effects as when I started taking the pills. So these are the ashwagandha pills. This is one ashwagandha pill. Each of this, I believe, carries about, I think, 100 milligrams of the powder or something like that. I'm not sure. Y'all gonna have to take that with a grain of salt. Y'all gonna have to look it up yourself. But if you carry a pill in your hand, you can smell the aroma of the ashwagandha. So this pill, right, even though it doesn't taste like the actual ashwagandha, by the way, just a warning to y'all, if y'all actually get the ashwagandha powder, be prepared to block your nose, because yeah, it tastes like actual. It tastes so strong, bro. It doesn't taste like shit or nothing like that, but it tastes like very spicy. It's like tangy and spicy. It's not spicy, but it's also not tangy. It's a mix of spicy and tangy. It's just a very strong odor. It doesn't taste like shit or nothing like that though. It's just a very strong odor, but you can smell a little bit with the pills. But the pills, obviously, you're not gonna taste nothing. So I recommend getting the pills if you want to get on the ashwagandha. But that's if you decide to take the ashwagandha after what I'm about to say right now. So when it comes to ashwagandha, for us guys on self-improvement, spirituality, no fap, single retention, I'm just saying this, man. I started taking the pills in about September last year. I've thought about multiple times. I've thought about taking breaks multiple times. Periods from September last year till now. I thought about taking breaks, but yo, I'm not even gonna lie. I think the positives, are better than the negatives. I mean, hear me out. So as I said in my last video, some of the negatives of taking ashwagandha is that if you lack self-control, or like if you have like pretty bad ADHD or attention problems, like addictive personality of some sort, which I have, but I've been taking meds for that separately to get better with that. If you have that, you're not taking meds with that, and your addictive personality is pretty bad, then I wouldn't recommend taking ashwagandha. But if you have a good amount of self-control and discipline, which I have at this point, when you have a good amount of, due to Islam or whatever religion, or due to your beliefs, if you have a good amount of self-discipline and self-control, I would honestly recommend taking ashwagandha almost every night. I didn't even ask my doctor about this. I did research through actual Harvard studies and online. So I was like, I might as well not ask my pediatrician about this. Here's why. This pill, right? If you take this, when you take this pill, like I said, if you lack self-control and discipline, do not take this, because you are going to be delusionally calm, which is not good. If you have something called the warrior gene, which is basically procrastination, laziness, you do great when it comes to clutching, and when it comes to something called the warrior gene, right? Actual genetic studies. When it comes to clutching and when it comes to high pressure situations, people with the warrior gene do great. But during normal situations like work, school, practice, learning something, relationships, yeah, man, the warrior gene, if you have the warrior gene, you're more likely to have addictive personality as well. So if you have the warrior gene, be careful before taking this. You should ask your doctor. Like, warrior gene meaning you tend to procrastinate, you tend to wait to do things last minute. Because if you take this and you already tend to do things last minute and procrastinate, then it's not a good look. Because I was like that for quite a bit. during last semester until I had to check myself and limit my social and start taking ADHD meds again. This is not a good look if you already have procrastination problems waiting until last minute. Like naturally, if you naturally have waited till last minute, procrastinate, do not take this. But if you have self control, if you usually get things done on time, I highly recommend taking this. Tell you why. Tell you why your boy Satch, your boy SP's Code recommends you take this. Number one, reduces your anxiety by such a freaking high level. Like anywhere, anything you do. Say you're an athlete, say you're a football player in college, or you're a wrestler, or MMA fighter, boxer, whatever sport you do, or if you just lift for fitness, self-improvement, any physical activity, bro, this reduces your anxiety. Oh God, to such a T. So before you go, let's say for example, before you're about to go for a heavy lift, or before you're about to spar somebody or roll with somebody on the mat or something like that, dude, if you take this every night, plus you eat well consistently, plus you work out and get sleep, you're not gonna be nervous before a fight or a sparring or rolling or lifting heavy weight or trying to go for a PR. I'm just giving out real life scenarios, for those guys who are into combat sports or lifting or anything like that. Even let's say basketball or football, before the fourth quarter, clutch, whatever. If you take this, bro, every night, and you eat consistent, and you eat good, and you get good sleep, your nerves are gonna be on such a calm level, bro. Like, you're gonna be on a different level. Like, oh God, bro. That's one thing I'll say why you should take it. Another reason you should take this, if you don't have the procrastination warrior genes, if you don't have addictive personality, another reason you should take this is because this actually helped me a lot with it actually boosts your testosterone a little bit. This helps you. So for example, I've tested it. I've relapsed like on NoFap on days, and I took ashwagandha the night before. Now I've done it multiple times, testing this, relapsing. Right, and I took ashwagandha the night before the day of, and honest to God, when you take this and relapse, when you let go of your seed, whether you relapse, I don't care. I'm just gonna say let go of your seed. I'm not gonna get into that. This literally gives you like 50% of your energy back. That's how powerful this is when it comes to nutrients. So I know you guys watch YouTube videos, like YouTubers like Spiritual Soul, Vantu Cut, NoFap YouTubers, I'm the boxer, like similar intense YouTubers, like Angel and stuff, guys like that. But yeah, man, those guys will tell you, I know you guys, if you watch the videos, those guys will tell you, when you relapse, you have to take zinc, to bounce back quick from relapse, first of all, mentally meditate or pray. But not just that, I do agree, you have to take zinc, you gotta take your extra vitamins to just physically bounce back, right? But when you take this, and you take your zinc, you take your multivitamin in the morning, and you drink a lot of water, I swear to God, bro, the next day, it's like you never relapsed. Like, my gym progress is like the same. But when I was off this, when I didn't take this every day, I noticed a huge difference when I would release semen. Thank God I'm getting better with that. I've gone on much longer streaks too. But before this, used to be way worse. You would feel much weaker, less motivated, all that. When you take this, yeah, bro. Trust me, you're still gonna feel the flat line effect. You're still gonna feel that little bit of a dopamine hit, right? But when you take this, whatever is in this, I don't know what is in this, but whatever's in this, bro, I'm telling you right now, bro, like 50% of your recovery is already done if you take this every night. Also, the number 3 thing I would say, like positive taking ashwagandha, is that I've noticed you put on a little bit more. I don't know if this is me or just me, but you put on a little bit more mass. I've gained weight taking this too. So if you're a guy that's trying to bulk, it's also good if you're trying to bulk. Creatine, ashwagandha, obviously chicken breast, rice, nuts. Diet gotta be number 1. All right, diet's gotta be number 1. But if you're trying to bulk, diet number 1, but also this, creatine, mass gainer, lifting heavy. Yo, there's no way. I don't care if you have the weakest genetics in the world. If you take this, creatine, mass gainer, lift heavy, try your best, and as far as diet goes, you on a protein or a caloric surplus, you are going to bulk and you're going to gain weight, bro. I'm telling you right now. I don't care if you have the worst genetics in the world, man. Suck it, bro. You're going to gain weight in the bulk. But yeah, like I said though, the negatives can be pretty brutal. So before you take ashwagandha, assess with your doctor, or specifically like a mental psychologist, and assess yourself too. Some of us have the ability, some of us have the spiritual ability to assess ourselves, to be self-aware enough to know if we have addictive personality, if we have procrastination, laziness naturally, if you get distracted easily. You have all this, do not take this. Because if you have addictive personality, you're going to take this and then you're going to relapse. Say one day you slip up on your semen retention streak and you relapse on semen retention, you're going to take this one day and you're going to feel better than you did relapsing when you take this, then if you don't take this, and then you're going to use this as an excuse to keep on relapsing. This is where I messed up. The first couple of months I took ashwagandha, first 3-4 months. I use this as an excuse to keep on relapsing. Oh, I'm gonna watch Peters tonight, or I'm gonna whatever it may be. If you have a girl, if you're like, if you want that, chasing girls, whatever, hoes, whatever it is, bro. That's not my business. I'm not the one to judge. But letting go of your seed, right? Yo, this could be negative if you have addictive personality, or if you have procrastination, laziness. Don't take this. But if you're good, if you have self-control, discipline, whatever, like if you're religious, Islam, Christianity, Sikh, whatever, if you're religious, bro, and you have self-discipline, most of all self-discipline, self-control, and you want to bulk, especially if you want to bulk too, you want to gain a little bit of testosterone naturally, take this, bro. Take this. Take ashwagandha, man. But yeah, bro, that's my video, man. There's pros and cons. There's pros and cons to it, as there is pros and cons to everything in life, which I've been recently realizing by being based. There are pros and cons to every single belief system in this world from the beginning of time. Nothing is perfect. It's just the mindset it gives you. Some belief systems, for example, Islam, the mindset Islam gives you is stronger than the mindset a lot of the other religion gives you. But nothing is truly perfect, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you as being a base brother, base spiritual brother, the boy SP. But yeah, man, those are the reasons why these can be positive. This can also be negative. Share this video share this video to y'all folks. Anybody who's thinking or considering taking ashwagandha. If anybody needs spiritual advice, everybody needs like fitness advice too, because I might start making videos about fitness. Share this video, like, subscribe. Add your boy SP's code /spiritual sach, and I'm out. Peace.